What's up YouTube, it's your boy Jay from Brother Cousin's Toy Reviews, and that's right, I'm back with another one. Today I will be reviewing TMS 029 Moff Gideon by Hot Toys. Let's check it out. Okay everybody, here's everything that comes with Moff Gideon. First up, you got his blaster. Second, you got two pairs of interchangeable hands. You got the Darksaber complete with blade. You got the collapsed version of the Darksaber, which this part switches out and switch out to there so you can actually have it collapsed. Then you have the third state of the Darksaber in a swooshing effect. And of course, a stand. Guys, here's a clear look of the blaster, and it looks simply amazing. Real good. You look at the real great detailing. You see the scope, you see the silver mixed barrel, and then that silver just falls right into the rest of the black right there, and it just looks great. Okay guys, here's the Darksaber right here in both states. Well, all three states. You see this one right here, the blade looks really good. Look at how that looks. The electricity effects in it just look really good. And then the hilt right there is simply amazing. I have the 1:1 scale version of the Darksaber, and it looks just like this. So they got the detailing on that absolutely right. Then you have this part that actually clips in and removes the blade, giving it that collapsed lightsaber look. Then you also have the swooshing effect blade right here, which looks very great. It does look a little weird how it's squared off right there, but it gives you that good effect very well. And here he is in all his glory, Moff Gideon by Hot Toys. And I gotta say it guys, I think this figure is a home run. I think this figure is simply amazing. It looks good. The tailoring, the head sculpt, the way the cape falls, all of that makes this figure a real good figure. Alright, let's take a closer look at that head sculpt. And yes, that looks like Giancarlo Esposito. I will say, I think on a scale from 1 to 100, I would say it's about 90% there. I still think it's that 10% where they could have put a little bit more work into his eyes to give him that, to give him that look. Because he looks like Giancarlo, but it's still, it's there and it isn't there. And then I also think it depends on the different angles that you look at it in. But altogether, it's about 90% there. Maybe 90, I'll even say 92%. I'm in a generous mood. I would say about 90% in a real good 92, 95% there. It looks good. The armor is real nice and well done. I did have to futz with it a bit to move it because it looked like during shipping it got moved a little bit, just to have that piece centered on his chest, and it's still quite not there. I will say the shining parts of it is a thumbprint magnet, so watch out for that. And mine seems to be a little bit scraped, a little scuff on it from shipping. Now, I'm not going to go crazy and take it back to Toys Wonderland or anything like that because, it's armor. It's fine. I'm good with it. It ain't too bad. If you can see it right there. Yeah, it's not too bad, but it is there. But overall, I think it looks good. I like once again the belt, the sash, the belt part. I had to move that around in the box a little bit because it just, when they shipped it, it just kind of got turned a little bit. But it does look great. The outfit looks great. Overall, this is a damn good looking figure. All right, let's take a look at the midsection of the figure. Once again, we can see that belt right there, which looks good. We see the armor plate, which looks really good with the red and white little, lights. I wish those were actual lights. I thought that, it would have been nice to have a little lighting effect in that. Would have looked real good. Kind of reminiscent of like Darth Vader and the Dark Troopers type of, right there. Going to the gauntlets, I love the gauntlets. I like the little buttons and effects on the side of the gauntlets right there for communication. And also those gloves. The gloves kind of look like some paintball gloves I had. They really do. Look, I think I had a pair of paintball gloves that look just like that. Matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they are actually those same gloves that they just spray painted and made look black. Mine's were like green, but they kind of look like that I had back in the day. I would not be surprised if they used those for the costumes. It would totally make sense. But yeah, those look good. That holster looks good as well, and that's connected up underneath the main belt or the main sash or whatever. Looks real good. Just like the little trim of pleather that's on the outer side of the tunic looks really good. Damn good. You can tell that this is a real high quality figure, a real high quality product. They put a lot of time and effort into the sewing of the soft goods, and it really looks great. All right, let's take a look at those boots. And yes, these are like your typical Star Wars pleather boots. I almost said boots. Star Wars typical pleather boots. They look really good. I think they look like they're gonna hold up pretty well. Only time will tell, but they do look good. I can't remember what other figure had boots similar to this, but maybe Qui-Gon Jinn, but these look really good. The tailoring is spot on. It looks great. What else can I say? All right, guys, it's that time where we get handsy with the figure. Now, first up, his head does turn completely around. 360 head swivel right there, absolutely. This is a tailored suit, it's not like he's wearing like armor or a rubbery outfit like a lot of the Avenger figures or a lot of the Marvel figures do. So you can really get him in some real good poses. And if you definitely see like these elbow pads right here, they actually move up pretty good. It's like really no restricting at all. He does have a good amount of chest crunch you can do with him right there, absolutely. Arms bend, double bended joints. Of course, you got wrist pegs that turn like that as well. His legs kick up pretty this far. He didn't do a lot of high kicks throughout the series or throughout the first 2 seasons, so I don't think you'll have to worry about that. My guy is kind of a man of a certain age, so I don't think we'll be seeing him do anything like that, so you don't need to have him in any poses like that. But yeah, he looks good. You get a little bit of ankle pivot right here as well. But you got to be careful with that because the boots, that's lutes and glutes. What's wrong with me? But the boots are pleather, so you definitely want to, be careful when posing those. And this cape right here does have a wire in it, so you can definitely have it draped over him like that or such, or however you want to do that. And it's weighted, so cape is real nice, y'all. Very nice. So yeah, you can get some real good poses out of this guy, and the articulation is very on point. What can I say? It looks great. Okay guys, so that's been my review of TMS 029 Moff Gideon by Hot Toys. And on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 9. That's right, I give it a 9. The only reason that I'm giving it a 9 is because I do feel, honestly, they could have did just a tad bit better on the head sculpt to really capture the true likeness of Giancarlo Esposito. Now, they did a great job, not a deal breaker at all. This is a great head sculpt. I just think that it's about 90 to 95% and not 100. I know nothing is really 100 except for like Yondu and a couple other head sculpts, but I can say I have seen them do better. I definitely have seen them do better. And I think in an era where we have companies like Queen Studios and In Art that are just coming with like all these 1/6 scale figures that have true likeness to the actor, I just think that Hot Toys could have done a better job, in my opinion, on this. But it does look good. It does look like Giancarlo Esposito. I just think they could have did a teeny bit better, and I think that's fair enough. All around, it is a great figure and a must-have for your Mandalorian collection. This thing is great. The tailoring on the outfit is top 10. The Darksaber itself is a true and great reproduction of the prop that's used on the show. It looks just like the 1-to-1 scale Black Series. It looks great. The painting on the blade is amazing. You know, I was kind of butthurt thinking that, hey, it would have been nice to have a light up effect for the blade and to see the dark, because the Darksaber is such a unique blade, it would have been nice to see it have a light up feature. It doesn't need it at all because how well the blade is painted. It gives you enough effect just the way it is. So that's great. The accessories, yeah, it is a little light on the accessories, but he really doesn't need that much. I mean, this is an Imperial officer. These guys are kick ass and just badass when it comes to the way that they're dressed, the tailoring on the outfits, and the weapons that they do come with, which in this case is various instances of the Darksaber and the blaster. That's all you need with Moff Gideon. That's it. Everything else is spot on. It is a great figure, and that's why I'm giving it a 9. Now, let me know what you think. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, bang that bell for notifications, and all that good stuff. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. And we are out.